There's just a lot going on, everybody. And why don't we just have a conversation because it's pretty delicious. Welcome back, guys. Got ready the price of Shiba Inu, CRONOS, Bone, Shibarium live soon. Oh, man. And then we got a bunch of news coming at us super fast, and I couldn't be more excited, man. I'm looking forward to a great conversation, a bunch of different updates coming at us left and right. First thing I'm going to tell you guys is if you're here, honestly, we're just so strong. We have to understand the position that we are right now in the market when January was looking very nice and then February stopped and then March is like still. Guys, let's talk. Let's have a deep analysis as far as everything because price wise, it's good. It makes a lot of sense. And we want and we know. Let me repeat that, guys. And get comfy. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe. Let everybody come here and talk Shiba Inu right now. Questions, let me know. But we have to become aware that Shiba Inu, and I got my token here. It's time for me to bring it, right? And of course, we're going to talk CRONOS. Bam. Shiba Inu and the entire Shiba Inu ecosystem, like I've said before, they're doing something magical when the market is doing absolutely peanuts. Here comes Shibarium, here comes Satoshi, here comes the Shiba Inu team saying, we're going to drop the mic, we're going to drop this bomb, beta test in a bear market when higher interest rates are coming. That's a fact. Higher interest rates are coming this week. We all know now. Then, today, Joe Biden comes and says that there are going to be probably more ways for the government to tax us. And I'm going to go, I have a reference to that. That's something that I saw, and I'm like, are you kidding me, man? No, I'm not kidding you. So, there's just a lot of nonsense, of course, that a lot of people probably get very frustrated. But here I am coming at you in a live. Wanted to bring clarity and just a great time, of course. And if you enjoy this, well, you know what to do, guys. Welcome aboard. My name is Oscar Ramos. Super happy to have you here. Luis, San, Justin, Baby, General, San, Mac, and many more people coming up. Happy to have the CRONOS family and Shiba Inu army as well. We are strongly holding, guys. We made some analysis earlier today, as far as the price of Bone, how far we could see it go. You guys liked it based on the analytics of the video. I think it's doing really well. I'm pretty happy. I gotta tell you guys, sometimes it's not as easy to rank good on YouTube because Shiba Inu is a really competitive keyword. But I'm very happy, to see that people are listening and they're giving me a chance. So very happy with that. Now, as you're aware, I always like to go with the realistic expectations, even for CRO and every single token I speak. That's something we learned in 2020, 2021. And well, guys, we have a couple different subjects here. To start, Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? Because everything starts from those two. We're still at 1 trillion. Let's go ahead and take a look at CoinMarketCap. Oh, and I also have to show you the bubbles, man. There's a lot there. Look. Oh, actually, we're under 1 trillion. Look at that. It was 1 trillion just before starting the live, so it kind of like it's correcting super fast. Less than 1 trillion market capitalization. How are we feeling with that? Anyone here already panicking? Any paper hands in the chat? Well, if you're watching, if you want to sell, what do we tell these people, fam? The holders, the diamond holders, well, we tell you do what's best for you because it's your money, not mine. Not financial advice. But I wouldn't sell anything. Not for this. You don't buy high and sell low. That's what a lot of people do or did back in the day. But if you're already here, if you're already in pain, if you're already bleeding and suffering, might as well continue pushing, right? That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. So welcome aboard, everybody. Welcome. What's going on, General? Happy to have you here. So, yeah, get comfy. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of great innovations great technologies, great methods of financial freedom. And we're seeing one right now. One of the greatest transfers of wealth is happening right now. And all of these prices are that's kind of like what's manifesting, right? Finally, fear. This is what it took to get us to fear. Guys, it's been a while. We held neutral for a while. And this is the latest index report. We held neutral for a long time. We were at greed. We were right here. And I'm like, man. But then you see the price, you see the news, and check this out. I gotta go to the day to see this. Look at this garbage, man. What is this? Yep, you guessed it, right? Head and shoulders. Could be somewhat. It's not there yet, but could be if the price comes here and then it drops. Head and shoulders. So a trading pattern, of course. So okay, so far it's still within the ranges, and I want to talk about more Bitcoin because that's where everything goes there. That's where everything kind of starts making more sense when it comes to price analysis. But you want to know one that it's just really exciting. Ethereum is actually just consolidating. Check this out. Dude, Ethereum, it's just steady. Super banger. Super top G price that Ethereum is having right now. Since March 2nd, Ethereum is just holding. And I gotta tell you, one of the reasons Shiba Inu hasn't dropped that much is because of that Ethereum consolidation. Bone is, of course, moving because of Shibarium, and we're really excited. There's a lot of people happy. There's a lot of people, looking forward to this. Remember, guys, we had Gate.io, we had Crypto.com, baby, in the house listing. Yep, Bone. Coinbase hasn't listed Bone. Is just on the Coinbase wallet. There was somebody, thank you to that somebody, guys, that told me that it's been there for like a year or so. So yeah, we have some couple of opportunities, and you go to CoinMarketCap, you're not going to see Bone there listed on all the exchanges yet. So they're still working on that, in my opinion. So it's good that there are more exchanges. Obviously, we're gonna have what I call the Coinbase pump. That famous Coinbase pump, you know what happened, guys? That famous Coinbase pump got a lot of people in jail, especially some of the managers, because these Coinbase managers, what they used to do, they used to tell or trade based on the alerts that X token was going to be listed on Coinbase. So they will buy before the listing and they will sell after the listing. It was such a, they got, I believe, the authorities got to them, and finally that happened last year. So obviously, I think for any retail investor, it's obviously a great opportunity to have your token, right, listed on Coinbase. Anyone in Tectonic in the house, the CRONOS fam, right? Representing a bunch of communities here. We're talking Shiba Inu, CRONOS, Crypto.com, Bitcoin in general, everybody. And of course, as a CRONOS chain ambassador, really happy and excited for the future, because check this out, right? We have DeFi Llama. We're just talking so many things crypto here, and DeFi Llama, right? Finally, Shibarium is gonna be or like Shiba Inu, it's gonna be unplugging itself from Ethereum in a way and have its own blockchain called Shibarium. So finally, we're really gonna see how many people, thousands or millions of people, wanna do Shiba Inu and Shiba Inu only on the ecosystem, to use Bone for all the governance and stuff for the ecosystem. So I think it's gonna be fantastic. We're all expecting Bone to be and the Shiba Inu ecosystem to be really, really successful. So that's the prediction, right? But anyway, there's that's one way to look at things. I'll get it to crypto.com in just a second, fam. But another thing that I also want to discuss is Shiba Inu on itself. And man, Shiba Inu, man. Where are the Shiba Inu holders here in the house watching us tonight? If you are, tell me in the comments right now. Are you going to tell Navava to get all the fun here? And as always, if you're enjoying the chat, might as well go ahead and like so we get more people in the house. If not, that's totally fine. Happy to have you here. Tell me who you are, where you're from, the whole deal. Happy to have more people here. The point is, guys, that I'm always happy and excited to have new fellas and ladies, right? Because, man, if we're able to put an audience like us tonight in a terrible time in crypto, then, I mean, you can only imagine the beautiful people coming our way to YouTube or to Twitter to learn, right? Once we have better days. And those better days, everybody, are coming our way, right? And I know it sounds silly, and I know it sounds repetitive, and I know it sounds like a broken record, right? But you, in my opinion, pick your battles, and cryptocurrency buying and holding and staking and believing, it's a battle that, in my opinion, it's worth it. I'm not saying let's hold gold or silver or whatever other type of let's say gambling, poker or Texas, because no, Vegas, no, that's something else. This is crypto, man. This is Web3. This is like the future, for financial identity for a lot of countries, for companies, for jobs, for so many different things. This is crypto, right? And that's one of the things that it really gets to me, like the opportunities. So oftentimes I just say, man, if I go to Twitter, where is it? Here it is. Per se, I used to give an example. Crow back at 6 cents. Lack of buy impression due to macro conditions, obviously. But the Crow fam is ready to send it to crypto.com over $1. Cheap deals during the blood market. Don't miss these times. You will later regret, right? But these are just opportunities, guys. When I see fear, I start to get a little bit more excited, because as soon as this indicator starts dropping somewhere here, then we're going to start seeing massive blood and, more capitulation. And I'm going to tell you one thing. I was watching the, mainstream media earlier today, and I was watching CNN or like any other type of MSNBC, somebody, and they were saying there's someone that is predicting a recession, or no, the market collapsing in about 4 to 5 months. So basically recession getting to us in 4 to 5 months. And I'm like, I think I've been hearing that since forever, right? But that's just kind of like for you to understand what some of the public in the bigger eye, what more people watch think. But us that we are, I believe, a little bit closer to the news, we act faster, we see what's going on. I think we can always maneuver right where we're heading. So prepare and have some cash on the side for anything. Obviously, before I get to the bubbles in just a second, because what we're talking today is, Shibarium, Shiba Inu is going to come. That's a fact. Anytime. It can actually happen right now. Pack aside in the house, James, General, and many more people in the house. Welcome aboard. So, I don't know if Shaitoshi will give me that beautiful gift of being one of the live stream who gets Shibarium live. I don't think it's going to happen. But what I know is that I was here when it was announced that here it is. It was announced that Shibarium. I saw this live. I saw like 5 minutes, and I'm like, no way. So obviously, a lot of people excited. March the 7th, today is the 8th. So yesterday it occurred, and it is of course pinned. So we're all waiting on this, and you have to come to Shibarium network. And it's all going to be here. Now, it can happen tomorrow. It can happen the next day. It can happen on Saturday. Whenever it happens, that's exactly what I'm forecasting whatever pump we're having, and it should be exciting. Shibarium is live, James says. Hello, Shibarium is live. Did SBF create Shiba Inu? Does it matter? Doesn't matter, brother. I did see that I would say investigation. Couldn't care. I don't really think who created the Shiba Inu. What matters is what it is today, right now. And I don't want to get into that because that's just like nonsense to me. But yeah, SBF, whatever with that guy. Crypto in today's tomorrow, and time will come when everyone that down talk crypto will be crying they didn't get in all of it with us. Let's pin that beautiful comment. Richard, happy to have you here in the house. Welcome aboard. We have some people from London and Washington State and Minnesota and Miami. Hey, what's going on? Happy to have you here. Now, as we continue our analysis, I was talking Shiba Inu, and I, of course, have my water, so get excited. We got here. Shibarium. Let me show you this one. We're going to talk about this one in just a second. Also, I mean, I also got to get into what's going on with Jerome Powell, because that's another biggie. I made a couple of updates for you on that one. So check this out, guys. Shibarium. We're still with Shibarium and Shiba Inu right now, and I'm also going to pivot to CRONOS and Crypto.com in just a second. Let's say that Crypto.com right now is just chilling. If you know anything about CRONOS and Crypto.com brand and everything, is that it, like Binance, it's an exchange that they go through a lot of scrutiny. They go out a lot of investigations, regulations, audits, and so because these are official companies that cater to millions of people, so it's much more difficult for these companies to pump because they're already in the public eye, and it's super hard to break through. But once you're messing or you are dealing with a community token that has so much potential, because really it's not out there, but it is out there in the community, once it goes out there, has a much bigger impact, and then of course the liquidity goes up and it gets just crazy. Shiba Inu, it's in a position where it does have that wow factor, right? That's the video today. Wow. It has the wow factor of, can I multiply my dollars? And the answer is yes. Josh gifting 1 membership. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate that a lot. Welcome, DZRA and the rest. Thanks, Josh, for that. Appreciate that a lot, and welcome aboard, guys. Shibarium is going to be here. CRONOS is what I talk about a lot, so I know it very well. We know Polygon, of course. Polygon, it's Ethereum layer 2 that is so much utility, has amazing partnerships with some of the greatest, largest technology companies, right? Then we have Avalanche, which I don't know much about, but I know it's great. I mean, look at the protocols. Arbitrum, for some reason, is crushing it. Tron and Binance Smart Chain. So there's demand for liquidity, for good protocols, for building crypto in Web3. Guys, all of this that you're seeing right now is Web3. This is the Web3 that we're talking about, right? DeFi Llama. And of course, Ethereum, that I'm not going to count it because, of course, there's just nothing that can right now compare to Ethereum. But here's the deal. Once you start seeing that number 2 or number 3 coming close to Ethereum, oh, watch out, right? Watch out. Now, Shiba Inu is going to start with 0, right? With a couple thousands, millions, who knows? It's going to start somewhere here. And Shibarium, it's going to probably dominate top 100 pretty easily, right? There's, for what we know, over 3,000 intake forms that the team has taken of projects and teams and developers who are interested in building on Shibarium. So my opinion is we're going to be looking in the top 20, guys, pretty soon, right? Top 20 is just 160 million. It's not much, right? So in the millions, we should be looking at this and thinking and knowing that Shiba Inu is in position 13. Position 13, meaning that If it's already in the top 100, 2 out of what, 4 or so tokens that the ecosystem has, it's fair to say that just let's just do this calculator. There you go. So that is the market capitalization of Shiba Inu is 6 billion, right? You agree that it's right there. It's 6 billion. So that's 6 million. That's 6 billion, right? If we had 1%, just 1% of the market capitalization of Shiba Inu, that's $60 million in liquidity. If you think about it, Ethereum has 188 billion in capitalization. And it has, we're doing some good math here, bear with me, it has 38 to 40 billion in liquidity, meaning that is like 70, then 100, 100, and there's 140. That's like 5 times roughly the market capitalization, right? So what we're saying is 1% Shiba Inu means roughly that it could easily pass 100 million in, we just know with simple math here on my brain, it could be roughly minimum in the position 30, roughly right here in the first week or so, in my opinion, right? That will be 1% or so, Shibarium, right? So if you really want to be for reals here, Shibarium in the first month of launch, you know, stable, not in the first year, I think that's too much, should be around 120 something million in TVL. That's what I'm thinking. It's all gonna be about the pools, liquidity, and more. That is an analysis, fam, when it comes to that, to the whole deal. Shiba Inu, of course, the price, exciting. The opportunity is endless. Hopefully they promote it properly, General says. That's cool. Although the burn mechanism on transaction should help. I'm sure about burning if you're talking about that one. When we transition to L2 out of the Ethereum, what will happen to Shiba tokens? Well, Shiba tokens should be still on Ethereum, because what they're trying to do is not to mess with that. It's all gonna be used on Bono. I think on Shibarium, we gotta wait on those ones once Shibarium testnet is out. That's good that the testnet is going to allow for the website to be used prior to the main launch. You have to remember that at the bottom, Satoshi, told everybody that not to mess, not to trade with any of the websites on the testnet, because those are gonna be, anyone can create it, and there might be some hackers or rug pulls. So that's something that he posted right there at the bottom. I remember. So bullish momentum on this one, but still the market, the macro conditions are leaving it consolidated. Still for CRONOS. Look at CRONOS, man. Oof. That's for Shiba Inu Shibarium. And I think that's a perfect segue for me to talk a little bit more about CRONOS and crypto.com, baby. Strong. Where's the entire CRONOS and crypto.com army? If you're a Shiba Inu holder, you gotta thank a little bit of CRONOS, right? Because they added much faster than Coinbase the opportunity to buy bond, right? And that's incredible. That added a lot of excitement. That happened not last week, but I think 2 weeks ago. So of course, Gate.io, crypto.com, among the crypto exchanges, right? Bam, crypto.com, CRONOS. The idea for us is to maintain the level of veracity for the entire ecosystem, man. CRONOS for sure has a lot of potential. CRONOS is my favorite crypto project. There's just so many favorites of mine. Just one of the top favorites for so many reasons. And well, at this time, I continue to dollar cost average and reduce my average because I can tell you, I bought high. And when I see these prices for so long, like, let me tell you a story, fam. For a while, I continue, because this time frame, it's turning to be kind of like the same time frame for this one, right? If I get my ruler from here to here, we have 148 days. And from here to here, there's 117 days. So for over 300 days, we haven't passed 15 cents. That's the reality. For over 300 days, crypto.com hasn't passed 15 cents. That is the most absurd thing to say, but it is real. Now, does that mean that the project is garbage? Well, no. For a lot of people, it is, because they have no intention to be part of the crowdfund. They just want to, be the bad apples in the nest, but it is what it is. Yours truly consolidated, but this really took a lot of us down, right? A lot of us, not me, but a lot of CRONOS holders couldn't hold this one. It was it's two Fibonacci retracements. What do you want? Two Fibonacci retracements, right? From the 40s to the 20s, or to the 15s, actually, to the 15s. So definitely, fam, not what a lot of people sign up to when they were buying crypto.com. And now we are right here. So price wise, that's how we're looking. And it all comes down to Bitcoin, fam. So if you're bullish on Bitcoin, if you're bullish on crypto, then think about it. Take a look at your portfolio. And if you say, you know what, I don't want to buy any more crypto this year, that's totally fair. But if you're like, wouldn't be a bad idea not to get into crypto once it's down, because then now let's go to the crypto bubbles. This is a perfect segue. Wouldn't this make sense to see the bubbles like this and think, dude, this is awesome, man. What an amazing opportunity. Because if you take a look at the year, then you start seeing some of the winners. And this, like bone, there it is. Massive pumps from 30-something cents to almost $2. There are some winners, guys, that are going to be coming back in the bull season. And really, that's exactly what we do crypto. Sadly, look at this one. Bitcoin, 44%. Once Bitcoin is 44% in the last year, then you're not going to see, with clear expectations, a better overview. The only thing you're going to see, fam, is destruction and, well, for a few of them, pump, because they have something to offer, like Bone and OKV and Optimism. Those are the ones. But the rest are waiting. Look at CRONOS, 82%. Yeah, I mean, that is exactly what I'm talking about. The lowest, 5 cents. Oof, who remembers 5 cents CRONOS? That was painful, man. Yep, it was a little painful, 5 cents, but we're not stopping, like Bobby's saying right there. What's going on, Bobby? Happy to see you. Avalanche has a partnership with Amazon. Correct. There's so many of those layer 2s that do have a partnership, because that's actually a great point. The reason why we need layer 2s is because they do what Ethereum cannot, but they use that Ethereum blockchain to provide that entire infrastructure, right? But that's what they call layer 2s. Anything Polygon, Avalanche, now Shibarium, they will hold the gateway for so many companies, projects to go and utilize the infrastructure they offer. So really, really good, guys. This is exactly what we're talking about. Once this comes, I think it's gonna be pretty fantastic. But to really have, one of the most sincere opinions right now with the market, now it's perfect way for me to pivot to what's going on in the macro. and touching all the topics I wanted to cover for us tonight. The Fed and bullet and bearish news and stuff. The way I see it, fam, to get to the chase, obviously here my passion is to update you with everything. I get very excited, I get bullish, I checking every single day. That's one thing a lot of people do, right? What we do here is somewhat of day trading with news, because sometimes things are great, sometimes are not, but they change extremely fast. For someone who wants to take it weekly, you might see it as we are always changing. The reason why is because that's what the market is doing. Some days is positive, some days just the news change so fast that legislators, Congress, the government, companies, and everything just update right now so fast that that's why prices cannot go up steady, because it's all a mess right now. That's just what it is. So that for me is just a disclaimer, right? If you see that, man, this guy is bullish and then it's bearish and then it's bullish and then it's bearish, it's because it all changes super fast, right? And that's something pretty cool to see, to admire of the crypto space. Now, here's the deal. We're going to have more interest rates. That's going to be painful for the price of Bitcoin. We're looking at possibly 50% or 50 basis points. Once that's done, once that's done, what do you say? The Shibarium release already. Well, that would be awesome. That's good. If it is, it's good. But yeah, the idea is not to stop DCA, because there's going to be a lot of nice changes and news happening. And the one right now about the taxes and obviously inflation, all of those things are going to create more pressure for us and for the buyers, right? The sellers are going to be continuing to short, and we're not going to see a bunch of things going on. But I'm bullish, everybody. Overall, that is the sentiment. That when you come to now, I'm going to go ahead and bring the one and only, right? The rainbow chart, not this one. Got a bunch of different links right here. This one, the rainbow chart. This is the one that makes everything much fancier. The idea, everybody, is that we're working our way up to these levels and this territory before the next halving. That's the idea. Yeah, I'm not stopping, buddy. Every week, pounding AMP token, shipping Swan and Spell token, and more. Let's go, Bobby. Happy to hear you, and that's the way. That's the way. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people saying Shibarium has released, Shibarium has not released. I always go and I always like to go with the official news, right? And well, Shibarium is still not out. Although people say it is, for some reason they just like to mess with people. But we wait until we have official news, and no, it's not there yet. It's not. Although I am sure that people already want it live. Once it's live, that's what I was saying. Once it's live, you come ahead and say, Bone. What the price of Bone will be, I think the first one that I wanna come and reach is Terra Luna Classic. And the reason why Terra Luna Classic is because of the community. There's immense amount of community in the Shiba Inu Bone ecosystem right now that if it reaches the level of, what Shiba Inu it is, or Terra Luna Classic, we should be looking at anywhere around these prices with no problem. That is, 100% plus. That's it. That's what it is, which is really good. 2x, roughly 2x. Is that enough? Well, for us right now in a day trade position, that's amazing. For a lot of people starting the year, look at this. Bone at some point in 2021 reached $15. Can you imagine, man? Then it was roughly $5, and then it crashed, collapsed, and then it went up to 2 and 3, and then collapsed, and it's been like that since forever, same as the other crypto, because we're in a bear season. One of the things that I like is it already has basically the same amount of the circulating to the supply. So the only thing to move this baby up is, by the market cap. Can they burn? I don't think so, right? Because the burning is for Shiba Inu, not for Bone, since this one is going to be used a lot, but we'll see. The point is, news like Shibarium bring prices like this higher, and that's exactly. My number one question, will Shibarium have a smart burn back to holders? We'll gotta see that one for sure. You don't trust the rainbow chart because they made a new one. They updated one. That's what happened. General, bullish on Shiba Inu, Tectonic, LUNC, and CRONOS. Solid, man. Solid. I like it. That is exactly what it is. I checked in with your channel after I saw the fake release news. Yeah, I wouldn't. Gotta be careful with this fake release news on Shibarium for sure. Why would they do it? Who knows? But you can immediately know once Shibarium is out for reals just by looking at the price. Just by looking at the price. If the price is doing absolutely nothing, it hasn't been out there. Just looking at Bone, easily should be having some nice pumps along the way. Or consider this, because I think it's fair. Some people were telling me, what if this one is like the Ethereum merge? If I have to remind you, the Ethereum merge, everybody was like, it's going to send Ethereum over to 2x or so. Went lower. It was a complete buy the rumor, sell the news. There's a chance for that, right? There's a chance for that. So don't miss it. It's like, dude, they all told me that Ethereum, Shibarium and Bone were going to pump to the moon. It's exactly what, during a bear market, it is exactly what whales are waiting to do, right? Sometimes you inflate the price, and then once the time is right and it's out, you drop it and you let retail investors hanging. It happens. I'm not saying it because I want it to happen, but it is the truth. Thus far, I'm going to decide that it's going to rise a bit. A bit. Do we have an exact date for the launch? No, we do not have an exact date for the launch. That's a great question. Everything that we have, that I know. And I'm going to go ahead and open my Telegram because I have here. Let's see. Check this out. So the ones posted today, we have seen some people sharing around a link of Shibarium beta or scan or stumble lost their assets, of course. Do not connect. This is absolutely kind of like common sense, because it just makes sense, guys. Like, sad but true. And like some people were even telling me right now on the live, and I just kind of like, whatever. Of course, it's not live there because Shiba Inu will give us an official link, and some people sadly are losing their money because they're going with those scammers. Sad but true. So this is common sense to me, guys. I've been on NFT projects, and I know, yeah, once you have such an important event happening, the last thing you want to do is, don't wait for the official news. You do that, you're going to get cooked immediately. Don't do that. Be careful, please. Be careful. Be careful. Let's go ahead and do hashtag Shibarium. Of course, everybody pretty excited. Shibarium beta is imminent. Remember, beta is mainly for developers, correct? That's another way to put it, and I absolutely agree. Do not buy anything in Shibarium beta. Do not transfer tokens to Shibarium beta. Yes, this is a good, I mean, talking right now about Shibarium, this is a perfect service reminder. To 150 people watching, welcome aboard. Good evening. Guys, yes, this is just test net, right? Do not engage. Do not try to connect. No, just it's for developers. I'm sure Chaitoshi and the Shiba Inu team will say something like this, but I'm happy that there's some ways for people to see it. So it looks like Satoshi Kusama answered a very important question for the community on the Shibarium intake form. So check this out. Who can pass the submitted intake form? Will decentralization be threatened by the control process? Answer: not at all. We're just organizing so we can provide support. Everyone must do your own research. Impossible to know what will rug. Meaning, and it happens everywhere, guys. It happens everywhere. On Ethereum, on CRONOS, on everywhere. Solana. They provide the place for you to do business, but they cannot control each of those projects, right? So even on Shibarium, watch out for bad actors. It doesn't mean that Satoshi is doing it. It doesn't mean that the Shiba Inu is doing it. It happens on CRONOS. You guys, some of you are from CRONOS. Remember MMF, not MMF, but Tiger, right? And that project from inside MMF. There are some projects in CRONOS that work and bad. So you gotta be careful, right? For sure. It's coming. So Tyrex, that's your big answer for you, brother. No, there's no date, but it is coming this week. What happened to SHIB Eternity? Burns Satoshi said it will happen. Well, the game is great. And I'm sure it's doing something. Don't forget to give Oscar a thumbs up. Appreciate it, Richard. Thank you very much. I've been watching since we were pumping AMP from 4 cents to 12 cents over and over. Haven't. Thank you, Kevin, for being here with us. AMP token is there, brother. I'm still staking. Obviously, the demand has dropped because it hasn't done anything, but you know, you want to stay relevant as a content creator, you hold on to the ones that you believe. I believe in AMP, but of course, people are looking into other things, so we go and expand our horizons. But yeah, I'm still holding all of the projects I started. I've been very, transparent. The one that I've used, the one that I talked early was Dogecoin, and I've been saying since forever, I don't have any Dogecoin. Like, I don't have any Dogecoin. But I talk about it because it's of course Dogecoin. Come on, I don't have any. I'm not interested in buying Dogecoin. If I want to buy a community token, I buy Shiba Inu, I buy Bone, I buy Terra Luna Classic. They have they have something that I like much better than Dogecoin, right? So that's the way I see it. Good evening, Oscar. What's going on, Libre? Happy to have you here in the house. Welcome aboard. Welcome. So, Shibarium, the latest, we're seeing this news. And of course, Shibarium is not out there yet. That's what I'm seeing so far. A lot of different people here talking about it, but no, we're still waiting. Who's pumped for Shibarium beta? I am, Isaac. Happy to have you here in the house. Bone Swap. Oh, I think I don't follow this one. Gotta follow. Wow. Bone Shiba. There you go. Thank you for posting. Finally, all the things I said about Bone in these 2 years have been proven. Oh, I don't think this one is. Is this? I think this is community Bone. Yes. I don't think this is. It's okay. I'm still going to follow it. Hey, crypto.com. Yes. It was March 7th. Price of Bone has reached 1.83 in the crypto.com exchange. Boom. There it is. So it's been doing well. I mean, pumping and doing extremely decent. Crypto.com and all of those exchange listings help. That's really good. Check this out. We should know that Binance only informs about very important issues. In 2022, Binance explained about Shibarium. I want to say how important it is. And Bone is the central and main core of Shibarium source. There it is in 2022. So, Shibarium to go live very soon. That was when was it? August? That was August 2020. Wow, man. Or yeah, sometime. It's been a while. We've been waiting Shibarium for a while. Of course, watch out with all this garbage airdrops. Do not lose your money to scammers, guys. How many times do we have to say this, right? Do not lose your money to scammers, please. If it's too good to be true, don't do it. Oh, I think this is a great picture. Look at this. Oh, wow. I'm going to save this one. Let's check this out, fam. With rumored to be launched sometime in March, the Shibarium ecosystem is picking up heat. Take a look at their landscape to ensure not missing out on any hidden gem. Pulse Swap is, of course, one that is making a lot of news, and it's just amazingly pumping so fast. Everything has a dog here. Everything has a dog. Sheena, Ship. We have Fetch Coin. We have Shadow Cats. Shipcraft. Kind of looks like Minecraft. And more. So, and one of the things that I liked a lot is that there are studios, game studios coming to Shibarium. That is super powerful. That is super powerful. So that's great. That's great because we want this type of community. We want this type of utilities for Shibarium to come. I smell something. Aim to burn trillions of SHIB. Let's start with billions, shall we? I remember this one when I saw it. I was like, what? Yep, you're right. You're right. You stay strong, Oscar. We're pretty draining, having our alts bleed out. I know, brother. You understand the game. You understand the game. It's a long-term game, and the one who holds at the end will win. So, fam, what a nice conversation. You know, the idea, and let's put it here on Shiba Inu. What if just pumps all the way to the moon and we get it live? Huh? You never know. But we're gonna see a lot of things happening in the macro, in the economy, in policy, taxes, inflation, that just affect the whales, the real individuals or institutions that make those pumps that we like in crypto. Whether we go lower, well, obviously 15,000 Bitcoin is our lowest point right now, and we are somewhat away from that 15,000 Bitcoin. We're at 21,000, right? So we have a couple of levels to beat, right, before we get into the last level. So these are what March could probably bring, maybe not till April, probably, just giving some ideas. But we can also go higher, sideways trading, and lower. So there are these predictions. The one I try to be inclined is touch and reject. Touch and reject. That's what it's been proven. That's what we got here. That's what we got in some consolidations, and it stayed here and it pumped. So I'm pretty positive that once we touch at 21,000, we can be coming back up and then testing more levels as well. Because I don't think 15,000 is really the next step. Everything it's been out on the table, and the price of Bitcoin is resilient. And I know a lot of people like to say we're going lower. Well, we'll see, right? With CRONOS fam, all my CRONOS family, the crypto.com holders and CRONOS chain, the price, it's an amazing miracle that is still at this lower price. We'll get to those days and months and weeks when we can enjoy CRONOS at least 10, 20 cents. And all of the CRO that you've been buying with your card and cashback and NFTs and staking, it all makes sense. It'll all make sense. But for now, we continue holding. Tectonic as well. Tectonic holders, CRONOS chain holders, VVS Finance. It's a pain, but you gotta endure. You gotta endure. Never forget about the blue chips, the ones that don't make too many headlines, Ethereum and Bitcoin. Never forget about those two. But for us, we continue monitoring Shibarium. It's obviously going to be in the minds of everyone. And once it's live, let's see what happens. Pack is sad. We need Shibarium. We need a Ripple to win. We need the war to end and Gensler to be gone. More blood on the streets, please, Gavino says. Well, fam, thank you very much for watching. Before you leave, make sure you smash the like button. Tomorrow we catch you for more crypto news, for more crypto updates. Thus far, just chilling and having an amazing time here with you. Wanted to stop by and give you my thoughts. We got CPI data next week actually, and FOMC in 2 weeks from now, on the 20th or so. Oh man, be ready. There's a lot going on. So let's enjoy, because if you live so stressed that you cannot even live, what's the point of investing? Come on, you gotta enjoy your life. Go out, enjoy, I don't know, do something fun, because we're gonna be here for a while and you're gonna be alive to enjoy a couple of thousands of millions of dollars or millions of dollars if you make it in the bull season, right? Enjoy, come on, chill, have fun, something, right? I think mental health and health in general, it's good, because what purpose does it make if you have millions of dollars and you're sick? Absolutely not. So I went to swim, posted on Twitter. I always do that. Great workout. I love it. So find yours, do what you like, and enjoy, because once we are up there yet, we're going to have an amazing story to tell. All right, everybody. Read my charts. Ray, it's live. That's cool. Appreciate you guys' support. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And let's go ahead and continue fun. This is going to be awesome. Have a good one, guys. God bless you all. Peace. Let's go. I'm excited, man. It's going to be cool. Bye.